Alright, we're gonna try this one out here. Apparently you need a queue. Thought there might be an empty table. Okay. So while we were waiting for our table, she was nice enough to actually take our first order. So we just verbally told her how many of each of these we wanted, and hopefully it'll show up at our table whenever our table becomes available. So that's nice. Bear in mind there's a 10% service charge right there on the wall. But that's pretty much common at all restaurants now. At any sit-down restaurant, 10%, maybe even more at some places. So MK Gold is a classier version of MK. There are MK restaurants, but MK Gold, it's supposed to be nicer. We'll have to see if that's true or not. Got some chopsticks here, some suki sauce, and then a robot's gonna start coming and delivering all our stuff. On the table we got napkins, some sort of more suki sauce, maybe soy sauce and chili pepper oil, so I assume that is. Looks like we have just a normal plain broth. I don't even know if there's flavor in there. Yeah, I don't know. Looks like it's just water, but maybe there's some pork flavor in there. This may seem odd, but yeah, this is a paper straw. Like, this has been common in the West for decades now, right? But even McDonald's still in this country uses plastic straws. So, all this stuff is bad for the environment. This is kiwi juice. It's not that great. This is apple juice. Yeah, the apple juice tastes more like apples. I guess I just don't like kiwi juice, but I'll change up the flavor later. So a note is MK Gold always costs like 100 baht more. At least this buffet is 100 baht more than the regular MK buffet. But the MK buffet only has 6 types of dim sum. But you saw the pages when we flipped through. There's more dim sum here, and I like that stuff. So the robot comes, it's got doors on it, but then someone serves you the plates here because that's the gold service apparently. One note is this basin only has one flavor of liquid. But we have asked for one that has a split wall, so we're gonna get a new water thing with 2 different flavors. Okay, so everything comes on ceramic plates. No, that's not true. Those are plastic. I will say this has the most variety of mushrooms I've ever seen at any buffet. So let me show you some of these. We got these. Some squid. Enokis. There must have been like 6 or 8 kinds of mushrooms in this place. Well, we'll have to get to it later. Alright, well, we're gonna wait for a new flavor thing to show up. So if you don't want to mix your meats, seafoods with beefs or whatever, you're gonna have to ask them to get the one with the wall. This is what the fish dumpling looks like. Interesting. Throw that in there. It's gonna take a while to cook. Here we have a slice of beef. And this is the marinated beef, what that looks like. But I'm gonna wait till the temperature rises before I put those in. You can ask for garlic and chili peppers if you want. And we got some dim sum over there. Hargao, the shrimp one. It's on a carrot of some sort. It's okay. It's not the best one. I think there might be some filler in there. I don't know. It just doesn't taste very shrimp-like. We ordered a lot more dim sum, but we'll have to wait. Alright. I don't know what this is, but we'll try it. It's a mix of like seafoods. Yeah, that one's pretty good. It's a mix of seafood. Alright, let's try this beef here. Let's just try it straight up. It's okay. You know, it's thinly sliced. If that was a thick cut of beef, though, it'd probably be gnarly. But with this thin slicing, it tastes pretty soft. I mean, the texture's pretty soft. Alright, the marinated beef. Taking a while for this thing to heat up. There's a lot of liquid in there. So this was difficult to bite into. It's soft because it's marinated, but your teeth can't cut through it. I had to pull this out of my mouth with my fingers. Alright, what is this? Could be seafood in there? Pretty big, whatever it is. It's not easy to eat though, it's falling apart. Look at that. Oh, it's a spring roll. So, looks like a Chinese sausage is in there. Sorry. Yeah, it's Chinese sausage, but it's the sweet kind. So this spring roll is sweet. If you don't like sweet stuff, you probably don't want to order this one. So if you order, you have to literally flag a waiter down and tell them what you want. They don't have an app here like other buffets do. Frankly, I'd rather just have an app and not have to ask someone, you know, because these guys are running around cleaning tables and stuff. So I don't like how they structured this place. They're trying to make it classy, but it basically makes you wait longer. Alright, looks like some pork ribs have shown up. These look pretty good. Yeah, very soft. There's a certain sweetness to it. Not too spicy. Just nice and tender pork ribs. So that's a hard one to mess up at any place. this is. Looks deep fried. It's a seafood blend. I can't say what's in it, but it tastes pretty good. There's a big thing with shrimp in it. So unfortunately, these dim sums here like to fall apart. There's clearly a bunch of shrimp in this, but it's really difficult to eat. See? This one tastes good. It's just that you gotta eat it with a spoon, I think. So be mindful, it did take like 15 minutes for all these dim sums to finally show up, but I gotta say, they're pretty good. This one's got a scallop on it. Let's see what this is inside. Alright, scallop dim sum. At least the top of it's a scallop. Yeah, I don't know what's inside of it, to be honest with you, but it's pretty good. This is just your regular shrimp shumai. It sticks to the bottom though. That one is very soft. Very, very soft. This one has like flying fish egg roe on it. Well, let's see what's on the inside. I think it's just a combination of shrimp, mostly shrimp inside. So if you like shrimp dim sum, that seems to be the majority of the dim sum here. And it's good, it's really soft and all that stuff, so. This is gonna be a lot harder to eat. These are duck feet. Duck feet wrapped with dim sum. Looks like. I can't make out the flavor of the pink thing. I don't think that was cooked all the way. So that's disturbing. I'm gonna boil it. Well, anyways, the duck leg does taste like a duck foot. It's pretty good. I like chicken feet better though. Yeah, it's got that typical like Chinese chicken feet flavor to it. Some herbs and stuff like that. Okay. So finally, I got a nice vat of beef and vegetables all cooked up in here. This is the marinated beef. Some shiitake mushrooms. And let's bite into that fish dumpling as well while we're at it. It's going to take a while to cool off, so. Yeah, that looks nice. To see all the flavor in the broth now. Yep, that's pretty good. That is suki. Not expecting much out of the fish thing, but we'll try it. The fish side inside is pretty good. Very soft. I almost feel like it's pork though. I don't know. I don't know if this is our final bill. It's just on our table. I don't see a service charge, so it might not be. But make note of the time up here. They actually give you an hour and 45 minutes to eat here, it seems. Which is longer than usual. Maybe that's because you have to order things through a person and not an app. So everything tasted great. There's actually nothing that wasn't good. I think it's just I prefer the places where you can just order things on an app or go get the food yourself instead of having to wait for someone and bother them. Alright, anyways, yeah, it's worth a try. See ya.